Hey folks, high and low here. I'm going to do a real quick knife test here on the Ganzo 801, G801 survival knife as they call it. And what I've got here with me today is I've got some alder wood, which is pretty soft, and then I've got some ironwood or mesquite. It's known as ironwood or mesquite depending on where you come from. It's an acacia type tree. So if you look at sort of how they measure hardness in woods, there's a Janka scale and just some common hardnesses of wood, which is measured by pushing a ball bearing halfway into a piece of wood. You know, things like maple and oak are about 1200 to 1500. Alder, which I've got here, is about 600. Checking my notes here. And then this ironwood is around 2300, 2000, something like that. And the one of the harder woods is like Brazilian ebony, which is 37. It's almost 4000. So I've obviously got a softer wood here, which is about 500-600 on the Janka scale, and this, which is about 2500. So this wood is about 4 times softer than this wood, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to start with a softer wood just to get warmed up. Start some shaving. It shaves pretty nicely. I did sharpen it just a tad because it came a little soft from the factory, but it's shaving the alder pretty nicely. You know, cutting through it pretty well. Yeah, pretty good. Let's go ahead and see if we can batten some of this wood here. Hopefully I don't go all the way through onto the concrete, because then I would really bugger up my knife. But I want a hard surface to pound on, so yeah, not too bad. I think I'll do it on the grass. So this stuff is more like it's just splitting it, really. It's not really cutting all the way through there, but pops right through there. And a little bit of wear on the paint, but that's to be expected. The edge still looks pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty soft wood. You wouldn't expect anything too crazy. So let's try ironwood here. This is going to be, I think, substantially more difficult. Alright, shaves nicely. I'm using 2 hands now. Getting into the harder wood. So this stuff is definitely hard. So let's see if we chop a little bit. Flecks of wood coming off and hitting the camera. So I could probably get through this if I really can whack at it. Well, you get the idea. It's getting through there pretty well. And this is a hard wood. I mean, this knife is a little short. It's not a real long knife, so you don't have a lot of leverage with it. So Almost. Woo. That is some hard stuff. Thinking I might cheat and just step on it in a second. Ooh. Let's see if I can shoot, just so I can get through. There we go. So I cheated a little bit on the last bit though. So Janka scale, 2300, really hard wood. The knife, ooh, I know that was a lot of chops, but the knife still looks pretty good. So I think I'll sharpen it up a little bit and get it back into service. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this.